How's it going, YouTube? This is Wake Run Collapse, and as I crack into my second to last Japanese Gaia Volcano booster box, number 19 out of 20, can we just take a brief moment to talk about the straight booty that was in that box 19 of Tidal Storm? I mean, that's got to be the worst box I've had in this entire series. 2 EXs, no Secret Rare, Ultra Rare, no Mega, no Primal, and 9 Holos total. That's booty. Alright. That was a bad box, and I'm really glad that I didn't have that as box 20, because that would have been really disappointing. But I do have a different sort of game for you today, and we'll get into that in a second. We have Aggron Spirit Link, Tangela, Trapinch, Funnelby, and Shield Energy. And now, we're going to skip a pack. Because every other pack is going to get skipped, and then we're going to put those packs back in the box and skip every other pack again until we get to the very, very end. Let's see how this works out for us. Ninetales, Slugma, Hippopotas, Vibrava, and Manectric is our holographic card. Kind of nice to be able to properly appreciate and, more importantly, sleeve the holographic cards this time around. Not that I risked any damage by putting cards directly on top of them without sleeving them, but it's more my habit. We have Weakness Policy, Illumise, Combuskin, Drillbur, and Metacham. The interesting thing about doing a spiral opening like this is that you run the risk of getting a lot of the same, well, not the same, but you run the risk of getting a lot of holos in a row, or you run the risk of getting a lot of non-holos in a row as well. Repeat Ball, Trapinch, Bouffalant, Grovyle, and Camerupt EX. Very nice. Because they tend to be roughly once every other pack, there's a good chance of getting something like what is happening right now. You get 3 packs in a row, you get 4 packs in a row that happen to have something in them, but it might leave nothing for the end. And similarly, you could do the reverse. Torrid Earth, Nidorina, Shroomish, Torchic, and Aegislash. Look at that, 4 packs in a row having something inside of them. It does mean that the skip party likely has very little in it. So that's something to remember for later in the booster box. But we will get to those packs, guys, I assure you we will. We're still on the hunt for that Camerupt full art, and I will not rest until I have it. Rhyperior, Hippopotas, Zigzagoon, Slugma, and Acrobike. So the streak is broken, at least for the time being. Looking for a couple of quiet packs, try to spread this opening out a little bit. We have Breloom, Electrike, Funnelby, Combuskin, and Memory Shrine. Pretty interesting that it allows your Pokemon and your opponent's Pokemon to use the attack of its previous evolutions. Should be cool. We have Excadrill, Doublade, Torchic, Diggersby, and awesome. Primal Groudon EX. I was actually thinking in between box 19 of Tidal Storm and this box that although I've done pretty well overall with my pull rates, it's not been spectacular, but my most noteworthy and noticeable failure has been my inability to pull the Primal cards. I don't think I was skipping packs. I think I forgot to skip packs. I'm sorry, guys. You'll get over it. I feel like I forgot to skip a pack, and you guys already noticed. But it's pretty awesome to be able to pull that Primal Groudon EX here. Ah, there's a Rhyperior. Yeah, I definitely feel like I forgot that I was playing this game. You know what? It's a sign we're all human. I'll just count the packs at the end and see how many I've got left. And we'll know how many I skipped on skipping. We have Metacham, Rhydon, Zigzagoon, Electrike, and Groudon Spirit Link. I feel like I just missed one. But I guess we'll find out. My apologies, must have just zoned out a little bit. Here we have the teammates. Volbeat, Nidorina, Tangela, and Hippowdon. So we definitely racked up some awesome pulls in the first half of this box, but it's going to be a real struggle to pull anything awesome out of the rest of it. Oh, I didn't miss any. I'm truly shocked by that. So that means that these packs are going to go back in. These packs are now the 10 packs that were left over, the even-numbered packs, and they're reversed as well. Also important to note. So that means that this is actually pack 20, which would mean that last pack magic is now 11th pack magic. Tangrowth, Trapinch, Funnelbee, Torchic, and Trevenant EX. Did I also pull a Trevenant EX out of pack 20 of my last box? Or a recent previous box of Gaia Volcano? You guys are going to have to remind me of that. Skip a pack. And in we go. Really would love a 4EX box, owing to the possibility of the Camerupt EX full art to make up for the fact that that 19 box of Tidal Storm was so crappy. But what really bums me out is that means that there was a possibility that somebody bought one box of Tidal Storm and Gaia Volcano and got pulls like that. That is just terrible. Ah, there's the Excadrill. Might only be like one holo left in here. And let's face it, as much as we love randomness, that must really stink if you're a collector who, not necessarily is strapped for cash, but is not as big on the cards as somebody like me, who will make, payment plans around it and make sure that their finances are in order, and what have you. And that must be a really crappy, way to introduce you to the set. Ah, there's the Flygon. In case you guys were wondering, this is the card that could have potentially knocked Groudon out of that starter slot in box 18. But it might also be the card that... Yeah, I totally missed a couple of packs. I'm now realizing. But whatever, again, we're all human. I must have missed 2 packs on the first pass through, and that's why I thought I hadn't missed any. But I suppose if we've had a 9 holo or better box, there's always a chance that we get one that's 11. This would be a really nice time for that. Rare Candy, Honedge, Solrock, Vibrava, and Sceptile. So we pull that pack out, we throw these back in, we take this one off the top, and there's no need to skip the last one, because the last one is in fact the last one. And if I skip it, I'm just coming back to it anyways. We have Nidoqueen, Rhyhorn, Shroomish, Meditite, and Shield Energy. Likely nothing in the last pack, likely nothing in this last game. But hopefully that means that we're going to blow the pulls out of the water. In box 20 we have Medicham, Rhydon, Electrike, Meditite, and Lucario. So no Camerupt in this box either. Sad face. Sad face, but not because I have been pulling poorly out of Gaia Volcano. Oh no, that is not the problem whatsoever. It's just tough when you get so close to a potential amazing accomplishment with a booster case, and you feel like you might be falling short. Holographic cards here were Manectric, Medicham, Aegislash, Hippowdon, Flygon, Excadrill, and Rhyperior. Also yielded Trevenant EX, Camerupt EX, and the Primal Groudon EX, the key big card of this booster box. Thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy your New Year's. I will be back on New Year's Day for the final box of Tidal Storm and the final box of Gaia Volcano. I will see you there.